Would you like, it's your video, would you like to give the go ahead?
Sure. Hello, this is Laura and I's first video together. And she has been collecting Hefeweizen beers over the last, how long?
A month and a half. It really started probably about 2 weeks into the quarantine.
Yeah, and
We're about like week 8 right now.
Okay, about week 8. Yeah, we're at week 8 of the quarantine, so that tells you something too. So, what is a Hefeweizen?
Light beer.
Light beer. Oh, so it's a German light beer.
It's a wheat beer, yeah.
It's a wheat beer. Okay. So
It's a light wheat beer because traditionally beers are made with hops and wheat, and depends on the ratio of which you put both in determines the flavor that you're gonna get.
I like Hefeweizen. I was introduced to it at my very first party after my separation from my husband. So it has a warm spot for me. I met a lot of interesting people who are still somewhat in my life to this day. Hi Kevin, hi Dom. It was a good party.
If you're watching.
If you're watching. It was a good party. So today we're going to rate these Hefeweizens and see how they come out. Would you like to introduce each one?
Paulaner, Franziskaner, this is hacker-pschorr, and Konig Ludwig. Those are your 4 different types.
She's taken German so she can kind of pronounce them.
It says so.
She has a friend who's German? That counts, right?
That counts for something, right?
Counts for something. Hi, Roland. So what we're gonna do a blind taste test. We're gonna put them in a cup for each of us. We're gonna taste them, and then we're gonna rate them, and then we're gonna see who comes out on top and which one is the best Hefeweizen.
In our personal opinion.
Right, of the 4 that we were able to find while in lockdown from Total Wine.
And as true Americans, we're going to be doing it in red Solo cups.
So we're back. We've put the 4 bottles into the cups, and we're doing a blind taste test. So we've marked the bottom of the cups and the bottom of the bottles. We did the bottles so long ago, we don't remember we don't have to remember things right now.
I'm like, I'm not at work right now. I don't need to memorize or remember things. My job requires me to remember like 5 numbers at a time. I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I work today. I don't need to remember numbers
And
anymore.
I'm pretty much out of work, so my brain ain't working either. So, okay, let's take the first one.
How are we scoring? Are we just saying I like this, I don't like this?
Yeah, we can talk about what it tastes like to us. Yeah, okay. I'm a light beer drinker, so keep that in mind when I'm doing this.
This is one of my favorite types of beer to drink.
I drink Bud Light. If I drink, the last time I really drank was my birthday in 2011. So that tells you how I am a novel drinker.
And I like margaritas, so.
She drinks, so yeah. Cheers. Okay.
I like it.
It's okay.
I'm not opposed.
I could drink this all night. It's on the par of a Bud Light to me.
I think it has a little bit more flavor than a Bud Light, but it's like been a while since I've had a Bud Light, so I can't attest to that.
It doesn't have much pizzing at all.
Because it's like, it's light, it's smooth, it doesn't have like any bitterness to it.
See, I can keep drinking it. That tells you something when I keep drinking it. Okay, so
for those viewers who don't know, she doesn't drink,
we already mentioned
and she's really particular about what she does drink, and she won't drink any liquor, and she doesn't like IPAs. I think.
I don't think so.
Do you like hoppy beers?
No.
See, she doesn't like IPAs.
I'm not a drinker, so for non-drinkers, this is easy.
It smells nice.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in the middle because I'm gonna use it to reference everybody else.
Ah, yes. Valid point. So, number 1. I like it. It's good.
Okay.
7 points.
No, we're not cleaning our palates. We're just gonna go straight for it.
Yeah, because when you're drinking, you don't do that. You might have like...
Because you can drink something that
pretzel.
tastes really crappy at the beginning of the night, by the end of the night, it tastes pretty darn good. Yeah.
Anyway, so number 2. Ooh, it doesn't smell as nice as number 1.
Has a little more bite in the back of the tongue, just a tiny bit.
It's like, bite's a good way to put it. I'm thinking...
A little more hoppy.
I don't know if that's
It's
a word
bitter.
or not.
It's bitter. Is it bitter?
Like, it's more flavorful, but the flavor has a bit more punch. Wait, which side is good and which side's bad?
Bad left.
Bad?
Good right.
Good. Okay.
You do your line, I'll do mine.
Not that it's like the worst thing in the world. I mean, I can totally drink it, but I liked this better. Oh. Okay, number 3. Oh, cat hair.
Winston.
We have 2 cats. You will not be seeing them in this video.
No. Okay, here we go.
Number 3.
Uh-huh.
Smells better than number 2.
She drinks wine too, so she smells everything. That's alright. I like it better than that one.
So, fun fact about me, I think most humans in general, smelling or the smell of something is actually really important when it comes to how something tastes to you. It's actually combined because of the way that your brain processes the signals when you're consuming something.
It has a little more flavor than that one, but it's a good flavor. I like that. That's alright.
I agree. I'm torn whether or not I like it more than number 1.
Ah.
The number 1 was just so smooth. And you didn't put as much of this one in my cup as the other one. So it's like, I'm nervous. So like I'm nervous because I'm like, oh, I can't keep tasting it because then I'll run out of it.
We still have beer in the bottles. And some more in the fridge.
But we don't know which one's number 3. So we can't actively do a refill right now.
No, we can't. Not yet. There, the beer I'm just starting to feel the beer in my body.
Getting the warm tinglies.
Okay, put it down.
I want to get a little lower. Okay, last one?
Yep, last one. That went really fast. Not
If
burping.
only we had more.
beer. We're having Weiss. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Didn't smell like anything. I've been talking about the smell for every single one. The viewers would be upset to not know what is number 4's smell.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do a... Okay, that has like not much personality at all.
Which one was on?
The first one, the one that I liked.
Number 1.
This one has a little bit more flavor, but it's a little bitter. And this one is like a nice in between the two. Like I like this one. I'm pretty sure I still don't like this one. Yeah, because that hits on the back of my tongue. I don't like that one at all.
Kind of reminds me of dandelion. The one that hits you bad on the back of your tongue.
Dandelion. You drank dandelion something?
I actually have drank dandelion IPA. It was really interesting. That was quite a few years ago, but obviously it still stuck with me.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. So, you're just gonna keep drinking, aren't you? So shall we reveal? Let's see, my favorite?
You didn't ask, but I feel confident in my lineup. That's what I was double checking, was I'm like, is this what I want? Wait, this one is?
Yeah, this one is. Mine is number 4.
And I went with number 1.
Okay, now we gotta find...
So this is König Ludwig, and it was number 1. So that was my number 1.
And this... You pronounce it.
Franziskaner.
That was my number 1, and it's number 4, which is number 4. And that's my first pick. Woohoo! So we'll go do this. Okay. Boop. Yep. So number 2, which was alright, was number 3.
We both agreed it was number
Number
3.
3.
I am going to guess it is hacker-pschorr.
Is it?
Yep,
It is. It's hacker-pschorr. So we'll do that. That leaves
Number 2. Pick number 2, my lord. Oh no, it's pick number 3, my lord.
number 3.
Number 3 was.
Well, how do we have 3 bottles? We only had 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
My first one
Yours.
was this one, my first pick.
This was my cup.
Oh.
If I take all my cups out and use all your cups, guess who's less of a lightweight?
Okay. So this one's number 1,
Which is that one?
which is this one. So that was my number 3. And then Pollyanna, yeah, that's definitely my number 4 that I didn't like.
Yeah, and I think this was. Screwed up my order now. Because we got mixed up, my stuff got out of order. All I know.
Quick, take a drink of it.
No.
This was over here with mine, so that was probably your first.
Yeah.
Your first was this one.
And my second was this one.
And our second was this one. 1, 2.
Which was actually number 3, I think. Can you pick up the bottle, please?
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes.
Yes, that's number 3.
Alright, cool. That was my number 2. I like this. Did I like that one better? Yeah, I guess that was number 4.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that one least.
The one I like the most, she likes the least.
Yep. How mother-daughter relationships go, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So your ranking is what?
1, 2, 3, 4.
In my ranking, I gotta remember things. See, I didn't want to do numbers. I'm not at work. Was 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Yep.
So now you can do this at home and not get your cups messed up. And now I understand why other people who rate these things, only one person tastes them and does them, like the Try Guys. I remember when, was it Gene did all the beers? And he had like 10 of them. I was like, ah. But it was just one guy doing all. Oh, when they did the Girl Scout cookies. That was awesome.
Did they do that with Girl Scouts?
Yes, they did. So, hats off to Try Guys. Anyway, so we'll see how this goes, if people like it or not, how my editing techniques go. And
So what is our conclusion? What have we learned?
my conclusion is we do not like the same type of beer.
Yeah.
But I like this one, which I don't know what that means. It was not the weakest of the beers.
No, it was not.
It was not the weakest of the beers. The weakest of the beers was my third one right here.
I don't think it was the weakest.
Or was it this one? I gotta try some.
We're in for a wild ride tonight. Congratulations. You don't have to be a part of it.
Yeah, that to me is the weakest of the beers.
Okay.
And was her favorite.
Maybe I just don't have the geographic tongue that you have.
Yes, I do have geographic tongue, which means I can't eat spicy foods, like things with a lot of acid. It's
Just more sensitive.
Very sensitive. Yeah, that's why I can't eat pepper. I've taught myself to tolerate Mexican food. So yeah, if you have somebody who doesn't like to eat spicy things, ask their dentist if they have geographic tongue.
How the hell did you dentists figure that out?
The looks of it, it actually is a funky looking, it's not a clean tongue. Look it up on YouTube. They'll show you pictures. You don't want to see my tongue. Yeah, you
I don't want to see other people's tongues.
You want to know what a geographic tongue looks like. And sometimes you actually get fissures, so it will open and see it. Too much information. Okay. without ado,
Without further ado,
thank you.
we're gonna
I'm gonna
play.
drink some more beer.
We're gonna play Slap Cup once this goes off, and she has no clue what that is, so it's gonna be even more fun.